All right. Today I am here with my brother-in-law, Jake, all the way from Atlanta. Jake, wave, thank you. And we're going to be talking to him today about what he does for a living. So Jake, what do you do for a living? What's your job?
Well, my job is mostly to save babies' lives.
Oh, so
Uh,
you're a doctor.
Not quite. I'm an engineer. I design car seats for children so that kids can ride safely in the car. Um,
Ah,
Hi, I'm Jake with Graco Engineering Team. I'm going to show you how to install your True 3-Fit LX 3-in-1 car seat, rear facing with a vehicle seat belt.
um,
an engineer saving babies' lives. I would have never thought of that.
yeah, me neither.
So what does an engineer do, Jake?
Engineers solve problems, and we do it in a way to help the world. You know, we're trying to make the world a better place. Sometimes that's for yourself, but a lot of times that's for the people around you. And in my case, it's for little children who are small and not as tough as big kids and adults.
And when did you decide you wanted to become an engineer?
When I was in elementary school, I realized that I really enjoyed building things. I liked taking things apart. I remember when I was a kid, when our TV died and we had to get a new one, I begged my parents to let me take the old one apart and put it back together. And I think that's when I realized that I enjoy being around products, and I enjoy like figuring things out and learning how things work.
And what are some of the things that you had to do to become an engineer?
I went to college at Georgia Tech here in Atlanta and studied mechanical engineering, and really honed in on my skills of critical thinking and how you take a big problem and turn it into lots of little problems so that you can solve one problem a day until you have a full product or a full solution.
So are there different types of engineers?
All kinds of engineers. There are engineers like me who do more physical products. There are engineers that design roads and bridges and houses. Even the engineers that work for social media like TikTok or Instagram, and they write code on the computer. They're still engineers. So it can be a lot of things.
Wow, that's really cool. I didn't know all that. So let's go through what you do every day as a mechanical engineer. So you say that you save babies' lives by creating car seats. When you're creating a car seat, what kind of design process do you go through with that?
We start in the very beginning with identifying a problem. Like, there are car seats that exist already, so why do we need new ones? And that's because we either want to make them safer, or we want to make them easier for parents to install in the car. Sometimes we want to make them more fun for kids, and so we're looking for ways to improve upon what already exists. Then we benchmark, which is a fancy word for saying we look at everything that's already there. I literally go shopping. I go to the store and look at other car seats and see what I like, see what I don't like. And then from there, that's when I think what most people think of engineering comes in is the brainstorming. And I work on a team. And I remember when I was a kid in school, I did not like projects at school because they take a lot of time. Not everybody in the group always wants to work as much as you wish they would. But now that's what I do every day. And as an adult, it's actually a lot of fun. And I wish that I would have felt that way when I was a kid.
How do you go through that brainstorming process with your team? What are some of the things that you do to brainstorm ideas?
Sometimes it's hands-on. So like I said, I go shopping. A lot of times I'll go to the store and buy a few car seats and bring them back to the office. And we take tools, saws and knives, screwdrivers, and we start to cut into one and see if we can cut two apart and put it back together in a new way. So a lot of it's hands-on. The other piece, sometimes it's more sketching. So we'll get a whiteboard now, and we do virtual whiteboarding. They have software out there, but we literally are drawing ideas, whatever the things that we think of in our brain, we try to put them on paper so we can explain them to other people.
And so once you have this idea that you want to move forward with, what do you do with that idea?
We try to test it. What's the easiest and fastest way to test your design to see if it's going to work? Sometimes for us in car seats, that's crash testing. So I may take an existing seat and I said screwdrivers and knives and cut it up and rebuild it. And then we'll run a crash test to see if it performs better than a existing seat.
What do they do in a crash test?
We simulate what happens in real life in a real life crash. So we have a sled, and there you install a car seat on it, and we have child crash dolls that go in the seat, and they can measure forces and acceleration. And we use that information to determine how safe the car seat is.
Okay. And so what if like the crash test goes wrong and you say, oh, this car seat doesn't look very safe? What would you do then?
That actually happens quite often. And I think one of the things of engineering is failure. It's okay to fail. I think Thomas Edison said he figured out 900 ways how not to make a light bulb before he found the one way to make a light bulb. I think that saying is so true in engineering now. So the big thing is to keep your head up. Like, it's okay to fail. You want to learn. If you fail, learn from it and you try something again.
What do you like most about your job, Jake?
I love that I get to design things. I sit at a computer some days and draw things in software, but then other days I'm at the crash lab watching those tests happen. But one thing I really love is when I do go to the store and seeing my own product, the things that I've worked on, seeing them at the store, or even better, seeing it in someone's car in the parking lot is very rewarding for me. Knowing that my product is truly keeping a child safe.
Can you show us any of your products? Do you have any of your products with you?
Sure. This is a car seat that I just finished designing. And it's fun because I have an 8-month-old little boy. His name's Jude. I've been working on this car seat for 2 years, and it's now available in stores, and my own son is riding in it. So it's a lot of fun. So it's called the Slim Fit 3. It is designed to put 3 car seats in the back of the car. So that's where this one is better than some of the others, is for families who have 3 kids and need to fit all 3 kids in the back seat. This car seat is small enough and designed so that it will fit. So car seats nowadays have different features that adjust. This one can rotate like that. The cup holder can be removed. There's a button and then you click it on to reconnect it. So you can take it off, put it in the dishwasher, because we all know that food and Cheerios and sippy cups are gross.
It's like a baby recliner.
The headrest goes up and down.
Whoa.
Yeah. So lots of moving parts. And of course it has the fabric on it, so you can lift the fabric pad up and then remove it. So lots of moving pieces.
So you really thought of everything when you created this car seat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of this started from a problem, right? That there wasn't a car seat that could fit 3 across the back, right? And so families were saying, I don't have enough space to safely take my kids. And you said, aha, for every problem, there's a solution. And we can thank Mr. Jake Mitchell for that. Well, thank you, Jake, for coming into our classroom today virtually. We really learned a lot about engineering. So thank you so much for this.
You're so welcome. I hope you guys have a great week.
Bye.